front of the mat. Bringing your palms together, taking a moment to roll the shoulders back and down, pushing the elbows outwards. Spread your toes on the floor, on the mat, and feel as though you press the whole of the soles of your feet downwards. So press down into the support of the earth, and then as you do that, feel the kinetic energy move up through the body as you draw on that support, and then elevate through the legs, through the hips, through the spine, through the top of the head. We'll take 3 deep, full breaths here together. Inhaling, down into the belly, filling the belly. Pause, and then exhale, full, complete exhalation. Pause. Inhale, fill the belly. Pause. Exhale, full, complete, controlled exhalation. Last full breath here together. Inhale, pull right into the belly and then right up into the top of the shoulders. Pause. Exhale, long, full, steady exhalation. Releasing breath. On your next inhalation, lift your hands up. Interlock your fingers and push the index fingers up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in and lengthen the body. Engage the glutes and press between the thighs. On your exhalation, stretch over to the left side, stretching into the right side body. Look up towards the ceiling if you can, on the inside of the right arm, or down to the floor. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Full breath here, inhale. Exhale to deepen. Inhale to center. On your next exhalation, start to tilt from the hips and come down towards facing the mat. Bend the back of your knees as it's the start of our session. Press your hands to the mat and step back into a down dog. Spread your fingers. Place the webbed part of your hand between thumb and forefinger flat onto the mat. You can bend and stretch here, alternating between bending and straightening your legs. Perhaps you want to integrate a few hip sways as well. Breathing is full and rhythmical. You're really expanding the chest here. And then I want you to rotate your arms, external rotation in the arms, and press the scapula up towards the hips. So dome slightly in the upper back. Draw the belly button in towards the spine and engage between your thighs as you tilt the hips. Another full breath here, inhale. And then on your next exhalation, you're going to come onto the balls of your feet and bend the knees. Push the bum back towards the ceiling. Inhale, keep the heels lifted, lift up the bum, and then exhale and bring the weight forwards. Rounding into the shoulders, bring the weight over the hands, and then soften the hips. Inhale to up. On your next exhalation, starting from the top of the spine, squeeze between the thighs and snake your way back. Inhale, come up onto your heels. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lifting bum, heels remain lifted. Exhale, snake forwards. Up dog. On your next exhalation, starting from the top of the back, press backwards. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, knees bend. Hug knees into belly, bum up towards the ceiling. And exhale, inhale, lift bum, heels remain lifted. Exhale, snake forward. Inhale, modified up dog. And exhale, last one. Here, starting from the top of the spine, push the floor away, round the rhomboids, exhale, down dog. This time, inhale and just come naturally forward into your plank pose. Pause here for 3 full breaths as you engage your hands, pressing the thumbs and forefingers into the floor, reaching through the back of your heels. Make sure your hips don't sag. Exhale, bring the knees to the mat, and then reach forwards, come into your Anahatasana, your puppy pose. Bum towards the ceiling. Check that your knees are under your hips. 2 more full breaths here. You can bring your hands up into tarantula hands. Inhale to lift, bringing your hands under your shoulders, and then exhale, offering chin and chest to the floor, eggman pose. Sliding forwards, inhale, round the shoulders back. Exhale, come down to the mat. Open your hands a bit further. Inhale to lift up a bit more deeply. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift a bit more deeply. Exhale to lower. Third time, inhale to lift a bit more deeply. Exhale. Hands under shoulders, tuck the toes under. Exhale. Inhale, down dog. Exhale. Inhale, look forwards and step forwards. Exhale to fold in. Inhale to rise. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to fold forwards. Maybe you have your legs straight this time, maybe not. Inhale, straight back, straight legs. And then bend your knees, bring your weight into the heels. Inhale. Exhale as you do that. Inhale, come up into your chair pose. Deep full breath, inhale. Exhale, sit a bit further. Inhale. Exhale, sit a bit further back. Toes almost lifting off the mat. Press between the thighs. And then exhale, fall down. Inhale, straight back, straight legs once again. Hands to the floor, step back to your down dog. Inhale, lift your heels and snake forwards, rounding the shoulders. And then exhale, soften, modified up dog. Inhale. Exhale, snake back. This time as you inhale, come forward, plank, and if it's available, exhale, chaturanga. Otherwise, use your knees. Inhale, up dog or gentle cobra. Hug heels in towards each other, press between the thighs, pike up, exhale. On your next inhalation, look forward to your right hand, exhale, bring right hand back to left ankle. Twist to look under your left shoulder. Press your hips back and behind you, activate between the thighs. Soften the neck. Really stretch out and lengthen in the right deltoid here. Muscle over the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifting up the left hand. Exhale, reach for the right ankle. Getting a nice gentle twist in the spine as you look under the right shoulder. Press and push hips away. Feel weightedness in the back of the heels. Breath is still steady and strong. Inhale, lift up left hand. Exhale. This time as you inhale, bring your left foot slightly further forward and bring your foot at a 45-degree angle. Press right hand to the floor, spread your fingers. Inhale, lift up right leg and make sure that you have an internal rotation in that right leg. Press into the heel of the right foot and then slowly bring your left hand back. Maybe you keep your fingers on the floor, maybe you find your balance. If you find your balance, stretch left hand back and behind you. Engage into the Mula Bandha, draw belly into spine, and then exhale to bend that knee and bring it forward to the right elbow. Inhale back. We'll do a second one. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale, bring left hand to floor, right hand, foot to floor, 45-degree angle with the right foot. Spread the left fingers radically. Inhale, left leg goes up, back and behind. Remember to close the hip and find that internal rotation of your left leg, engage into the left abductors, lifting up the right arm, stretching it back and behind you. The stronger and bigger you make the shape, the more balance. Exhale. Inhale, left leg comes forward to kiss left elbow. Exhale, kick back. Inhale, left leg to left elbow. Exhale, back. Bring right hand back to floor. Come back into your down dog and find your way on the inhalation to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or gentle cobra. Squeeze between the thighs. Pike. Back to your down dog. Inhale, right leg back and behind you. Three-legged dog. Feel the elevation. Exhale, right heel to left hip. Open the hip out towards the side. Enjoy the lightness of your posture as you stack your hips up and bring that knee right over, heel right over. Deep big breath. On the next inhalation, keeping the right knee bent, hug it in towards the heart as you transfer it forward. Right foot between hands. Inhale, come up into your high lunge. Exhale, open arms out in cactus arms. Spread your fingers radically and perhaps arch your spine if that's available to you. Another 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, start to straighten front leg slightly as you bring your left back foot to the floor, and then elevate your arms behind your back as you bring the fists together. Inhale, open up the chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, wheel over that front, just on the inside, should I say, of the front right leg. Soften your neck and bring your hands overhead. Remember to lock the elbows if that's accessible. If it's not, you can place your hands over each elbow and you'll find a right angle with your arms. Another full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to the back of your mat. Skandasana. On your next inhalation, take your right hand behind you. I'm running out of space behind me, but you're going to lift up. I don't have space. Into a wild thing at the back of your mat. So open your heart towards the ceiling, and your left hand is going to come back from behind you. You don't have space for that. Another full deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and then on the exhalation, come back down into your Skandasana. On the inhalation, lift the hips up. Keep the hips low as you transfer them forward to the front of the mat. Bring your hands under your shoulders, and then either stay on your hands or if it's accessible, come onto your elbows. Back leg is lifted, back glute is engaged, heel lifted away from the floor, knee lifted away from the floor. Keep it active. Another breath here. Inhale, exhale. On the next inhalation, lifting your hands up once again, and then stack up into your easy revolve side angle as you lift your right shoulder, right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, wheel that right hand forward and then step back to down dog. On your next inhalation, bend your knees, look forward, and exhale, jump to the front of your mat. From here, stack up. From here, come back into your heels and have your hands ready in front of your feet for your kakasana, your crow. So I think it's already in your practice. If it's not, remember to find a shelf in your upper arms as you bring your weight forward and feel the resistance between legs and upper arms. If you'd like to try the more intensive or advanced version, you're going to bring your knees into your armpits. Bring the weight forward, squeeze between the thighs, toes together, and then try to round into the rhomboids as you straighten your arms. Exhale. On your next inhalation, come up into your Utkatasana, your chair. Exhale to sit back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to stand. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, straight back, straight legs. And then exhale, step back into down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up and back, 3-leg dog. And then when you're comfortable, exhale, bend the left knee, bring left heel to right bum cheek. Open that hip nicely as you stack the hips up and almost telescope your ribs up towards the ceiling. Remember to press both hands to the floor. On your next inhalation, keep the knee bent as you hug the leg underneath you and transfer it forward. Inhale to come up into your high lunge. Exhale, cactus arms, engage that back right glute. Spread your fingers. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, glue the back heel into the mat, foot at a 90-degree angle. Bring your hands behind your hips, interlock your fingers, straighten your arms. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale. Humble warrior. Soften into your neck and feel the magnetic force between your wrists as you bring those elbows and hands close together. Feel the weight of gravity doing the work as your head and your arms are heavy, and use the exhalation as a release and breath to bring you closer to the mat. On your next inhalation, come up, and then on your next exhalation, find your way to your skandasana. This time I'll have space. I'm going to bring my left hand behind the left hip. Inhale, lifting up into the wild thing. We took 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Engage your glutes as you push your hips away from you. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Bring the body down, back into your skandasana, and then keep the hips low as you transfer your weight forward to the front of the mat. Shoulders on the inside of the left leg, which is in a 90-degree angle, hands under the shoulders. Find your way down into this full half frog variation. So you're going to press into the back heel and lift into the back leg. And make sure that even though the hips are radically opened here, you're still engaging your mula band. Feel the press and lift in the lower seat of the body. Another full deep inhalation here. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhalation, lifting up, right hand to floor, left hand lifts up, easy revolve lunge. Exhale. Inhale. On the exhalation, sweep the hand back, place both hands under your shoulders, and then step back. Maybe this time finding your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Piking, pressing between the thighs, pressing heels together. Exhale, down dog. On your next inhalation, bend your knees, looking forwards and jump or step. Have feet on the outside of your hands. And we're ready now to come into our malasana, our yogi squat. Bringing your hands in front of your heart, pressing upper arms back, resist your upper arms back against your shins as you open your chest further and let the weight of your hips rock down into the mat. Elevate through the top of the head. Inhale, exhale. On the next inhalation, left hand to the floor, right arm lifts. Exhale to close. Inhale, right arm, left arm lifts. Exhale to close. And from here, bring your left hand just behind you on the mat, feet exactly where they were in Malasana, and bring your right hand between your thighs. On your next inhalation, bring your knees to the floor in front of you and open your heart. Lift the right arm. Exhale back. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale back. Third time. Inhale. Exhale back. This time, as you inhale, lift your heart up engage the glutes and come into like a half upward bow. Exhale down. We'll go back to the front of the mat. Inhale, knees to the front of the mat. Exhale, back. Inhale, upward bow. Exhale, back. Inhale, knees. Exhale, back. Last one. Inhale, upward bow. Exhale, back. Swap to the other side. Right hand to the mat. Left hand between my thighs. Inhale, knees to the mat. Open the heart. Left arm lifts. Exhale, back. Inhale, knees. Exhale, back. Third time. Inhale, knees. Exhale, back. This time, inhale, hips, engage glutes, open your heart. Exhale, back. Let's go to the front. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift your heart, bum. Exhale, back. Inhale to the front. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Sit down on your bum and then bring your feet together as you draw your knees out in your Baddha Konasana. I like to interlock my fingers around the front of the toes as I lengthen the spine and relax the shoulders, feeling the stretch over the upper part of the shoulders, over that wraps around the top of the shoulder joint and lift up towards the ceiling. Feel the spine long and straight. Draw knees down towards the mat using the abductors and a deeply felt external rotation, an opening in the inner part of the hips. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring your knees up. Exhale, roll back onto your mat. And now we're going to do a plow pose into shoulder stand. If you'd like to do a different inversion, that's up to you, and that's completely okay. So if headstand or handstand or forearm stand is in your practice and you'd want to do that now instead of this, absolutely cool. Otherwise, join me as you inhale, press your hands to the floor, come into your Havasana, your plow pose. Wiggle your shoulders a little bit back from your ears, lengthen your neck. Press between the thighs, soften your face. And then on your next inhalation, tilt your hips a little bit back to give yourself the space to lift your legs up, coming into your shoulder stand. Do a self-adjustment here to bring your hands a bit further up the back, elbows a little closer. 5 breaths here. And then exhale and slowly start to roll down. If you were in a headstand or forearm stand, come down from it and roll onto your back. We all meet on our backs with feet to the floor, knees elevated. Exhale, windscreen wipe. Inhale, lift. And just meaning, windscreen wipe meaning just draw the knees to each side, either side of the body, alternating. And then bringing your feet together, soles of the feet together, knees flop outwards. Stretch your arms above your head. If that feels too intense, place your hands over your pelvis. Lengthen your spine. And if you feel that you're a bit compressed here, you can even press into your upper thighs with your hands as you lift and press your hips away from you, and then lengthen through the top of the head. Place your hands above you or on the mat and behind you. And close your eyes, and we'll finish off here with 10 full deep breaths. With each inhalation, breathe in the faith and patience that you need today. And with each exhalation, breathe out the peace that will come. Inhale, faith and patience. Exhale, the peace that will come. Inhale, faith and patience. Exhale, the peace that will come. Inhale, faith and patience. Exhale, the peace that will come. Inhale, expanding full lung capacity, faith and patience. And exhale, peace that will come. Empty your body, empty your lungs. Inhale, faith and patience. Feel the full expansion. Exhale, releasing breath, the peace that will come. Last 3 cycles. Inhale, faith and patience. Exhale, the peace that will come. Inhale, faith and patience. Exhale, the peace that will come. Inhale, faith and patience. Exhale, the peace that is here. And then either go into your Shavasana, into your corpse pose, or gently come up back into a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me in this session. Lots of love. Namaste.